In the meantime, Donald Trump did one of the crazy. Now, I know this is hard to believe. Of course, he's done a lot more crazy things than this. But in terms of politics, what Donald Trump did last night was really a stunning display. The only thing it leads me to believe is that he got off the phone with Mitch McConnell and did not understand. I mean, this is a guy who, whenever he gets briefings about politics, you get the sense that he doesn't get that there's a difference between the subtext and the text. This is the reason why you're doing it, and then this is the reason why you're going to say you're going to do it. He doesn't get that. He apparently got it as to why when he was lying about COVID, but these things maybe are just too complicated. The story goes like this. It's been reported that Mitch McConnell got on the phone with Donald Trump and told him, look, there's no point in pursuing any more COVID economic relief. Let's just focus on the courts. This is unsurprising because Mitch McConnell probably perceives a pretty good chance that Donald Trump is going to lose. And what Mitch McConnell cares about is cementing his legacy as the guy who changed the federal courts in such a way that it will ripple through the generations. And it will. In 5 years, in 10 years, in 15 years, we'll still be talking about this term of Donald Trump in regards to federal judges and the Supreme Court. There may be other things too. And I'm presuming that Donald Trump is not the president in the next term. And so that's all Mitch McConnell cares about. He's going to go into the history books as the guy who fundamentally altered the federal judiciary for decades to come. So he must have said this to Donald Trump, and Donald Trump, let's put up the tweets. This is where it starts. Donald Trump says, effectively, Nancy Pelosi is asking for $2.4 trillion to bail out poorly run, high-crime Democrat states. Now, the fact of the matter is that red states are devastated by this as well. They rely on sales taxes. Many of these red states do. And sales taxes have really taken the biggest brunt of the hit in terms of revenue drops in the states. Nevertheless, money that is no way related to COVID-19, that's absurd. We made a very generous offer of $1.6 trillion, and as usual, she is not negotiating in good faith. I am rejecting their request and looking to the future of our country. I have instructed my representatives to stop negotiating until after the election, when immediately after I win, we will pass a major stimulus bill that focuses on hardworking Americans and small businesses. I have asked Mitch McConnell not to delay, but to instead focus full time on approving my outstanding nominee to the United States Supreme Court, Amy Coney Barrett. Our economy is doing very well. The stock market is at record levels, jobs and unemployment also coming back in record numbers. In fact, actually, the job numbers are starting to go the opposite direction. Stock market got a little bit concerned about the failure of relief. Mitch McConnell probably looked at those tweets and said, well, he sort of got what I was telling him to do. But to announce as the president of the United States, I am calling off all negotiations to get relief to the American public, is basically handing the Democrats a huge, huge gift, which is it's quite clear they don't care about providing relief. I mean, look, the Democrats passed the HEROES Act. What was it, 4 months ago? More at this point? Republicans passed nothing. They couldn't even meet in conference to negotiate it out. They passed nothing. Democrats passed another one, a $2.2 trillion bill, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. Republicans passed nothing. You could argue if you're Donald Trump, like, oh, we're trying to negotiate, but Nancy Pelosi won't move, blah, blah, blah. But if you end it yourself and you announce that you're ending it, it's on you. And so somebody, and he must be sitting alone in his, I don't know, in the White House. And somebody was like, hey, what's going on? Get on the phone. Tell him to tweet something else. And so then we get this. Crazy Nancy Pelosi and the radical left Democrats were just playing games. I don't know why that's in quotes. With the, I don't know. Maybe that means something different. What is quotes? Why would you put that in quotes?
I think it's somebody. Yeah, I have no idea, actually.
It wasn't literally games. They weren't playing actual games. They weren't. Nancy Pelosi wasn't playing like Yahtzee. And then with the desperately needed workers' stimulus program payments, they just wanted to take care of Democrat-failed high-crime cities and states. His capitalization stuff is a little bit weird. They were never into it to help the workers, and they never will be. So now he's a little bit concerned. And then he goes, the House and Senate should immediately approve $25 billion for airline payroll support and $135 billion for Paycheck Protection Program for small business. There's still money in the Paycheck Protection Program, or if there isn't, it's simply because it sat in there and it expired. That's over. Those people have lost their jobs. Both these will be fully paid for with unused funds from the CARES Act. Well, it's the same. Have this money. I will sign now. Have this money. I will sign now. I don't know. If I am sent, wow, this is at 10:18, and I think things are getting a little hazy for him. If I am sent, I see what he's saying. If I am sent a standalone bill for stimulus checks, $1,200, they will go out to our great people immediately. I'm ready to sign right now. Are you listening, Nancy? Where's the Senate bill? There's no Senate bill about $1,200 checks. So he realizes that he had a huge, huge political fail. And Democrats all around the country now, I would imagine, are going to be running on that first tweet, in addition to healthcare. In the meantime,